The day was heavy on my shoulders. Every hour felt a little colder. Crowded streets and tired eyes. I was running just to keep up with life. Now the train is moving slower, and the noise is growing lower. For the first time all day long, I can finally hear my own heart. And the city fades behind me like a worry I can't leave. Somehow this quiet ride feels like it was made for me. I'm glad I made it home, through the wait and the long way back. All the tired parts of me are finding something I lacked. And the night feels soft enough to hold the pieces I was losing. I'm glad I made it home, and I'm glad I kept moving. Window lights and pale reflections, little signs of a direction. Everything I held inside starts to ease as the tracks go by. Maybe peace is not a moment, maybe it's a slow unfolding. Maybe healing starts right here, when the world gets quiet near and the city fades behind me like a worry I can't leave. Somehow this quiet ride feels like it was made for me. I'm glad I made it home, through the wait and the long way back. All the tired parts of me are finding something I lacked. And the night feels soft enough to hold the pieces I was losing. I'm glad I made it home, and I'm glad I kept moving. I don't need to say much tonight, everything I need is here. In the silence, in the calm, in the way I'm finally clear. If tomorrow calls me back, I'll be ready when it comes. But for now, this quiet moment feels like enough. I'm glad I made it home, through the wait and the long way back. All the tired parts of me are finding something I lacked. And the night feels soft enough to hold the pieces I was losing. I'm glad I made it home, and I'm glad I kept moving. Signs fading in the pouring haze. Radio whispers through the traffic waves. 7:30 and the sky turns gold. Another tired story never told. Coffee stains and messages unread. Sitting moving while I'm stuck instead. Then your voice cuts softly through the noise, like the kind of calm you never force. Windows down, cold air drifting slow. Lights dancing on the road below. Traffic lights and blurry eyes floating through these neon nights. Nothing loud, no need to run, just your shadow next to mine. Hold the silence, let it breathe. This moment doesn't need a beat. City glow and fading silence, you make the chaos feel alive. Tires singing on the rain, midnight pouring gently through my veins. Every billboard flickers out of phase, but your touch keeps pulling me away. No fireworks, no crashing waves, just quiet hearts in tired lanes. Traffic lights and blurry eyes gas station glowing in the dark, white lights buzzing through the parking lot, cold air drifting through my sleeves. Morning still too far to reach, coffee warming up my hands, radio noise and engine sound. Someone drives off into the night, leaving fading red tail lights. Slow rain, soft haze, everything feels far away. No rush, no noise, just the city breathing low. Gas station blue tonight, neon floating through my eyes. Nothing heavy on my mind, just the quiet passing by. Cold wind moving through the air, empty roads and tired stairs. And somehow in the fading light, everything feels alright. Stray reflections on the hood, tiny moments feeling good. Half awake beneath the sky, watching distant headlights slide. Your old memory comes and goes, like the stations on the road. No sadness left inside the rain, just soft echoes of your name. No destination left to find, just quiet roads and passing time. Gas station blue tonight, fluorescent halos glowing white. Nothing waiting back at home, still I keep driving slow. Coffee steaming, midnight skies, blurred reflections passing by. And somewhere underneath the dawn, the loneliness is almost gone. Tail lights melting in the distant rain, radio static calling out your name. Half asleep beneath the city glow, taking roads we don't already know. Dashboard colors painting tired eyes, silver clouds drifting through the night. Your reflection dancing on the glass, like a moment trying hard to last. Slow phase, street haze, nothing rushing us tonight. Cold air, soft glare, neon floating out of sight. Faded signals in the dark, passing through electric hearts. No need talking, just stay close. Let the silence fill the car. Every shadow, every light feels a little warm tonight. Rolling slowly through the blue, like the whole world slowed for you. Coffee scent still living on your sleeve, tiny words you never fully mean. Traffic moving somewhere far away, while we drift between the lanes. Street reflections sliding down your face, quiet comfort in the empty space. Every second stretching soft and low, like a song too calm to let go. No fireworks above us, no crowded city noise, just distant engines humming and your quiet voice. Faded signals in the dark, midnight resting in our arms. Nothing heavy, nothing loud, just the rhythm of the road. Every shadow, wanna think right now. Just let the city pull me around. Maybe it's too late tonight to figure everything out. So I let the train ride take me through the night till the feeling fades somehow. Too late tonight. Phone light, low battery, long gay, still on me. Street signs, blur slow, don't know where time goes. Everybody moving way too fast. I just wanna make this moment last. Maybe it's too late tonight to carry all this around. So I let the rain fall against the glass while the city slows down. Too late tonight. No plans, no noise, just me in the ride. Maybe it's too late tonight, but somehow I feel alright. Watching all the lights disappear outside while the train keeps moving by. Too late tonight. Last bus rolling through the rain, fogged up windows burn my face. Someone sleeping, 2 seats down, engine humming softly now. Streetlights passing one by one, tiny stores already done. Cold night wrapped around the glass, watching quiet shadows pass. Low sound, blue light, everything feels slow tonight. Deep breath, head down, let the whole world drift outside. Last bus home in the dark, neon sliding across my heart. Nothing loud, nothing wrong, just the city moving on. Raindrops running down the view, every light dissolves in blue. And for a moment I don't mind getting lost inside the night. Half-read messages on my phone, still don't feel completely alone. Radio leaking through my ears, soft enough to disappear. Traffic fading further out, quiet tires on the ground. Every second moving slow, like the night won't let me go. No crowded thoughts, no need to speak, just midnight air and tired streets. Last bus home through the rain, everything feels far away. No pressure waiting at the door, I don't need much anymore. Soft lights glowing overhead, heavy thoughts already left. And somewhere underneath the blue, the whole night feels brand new. Streetlights fading one by one, another quiet drive back home. Hands still cold against the wheel, too tired to explain how I feel. Radio playing somewhere low, half the words I barely know. City breathing soft tonight under pale fluorescent light. Slow hours, empty quiet storm, slow hours in the dark, soft reflections on the car, nothing waiting up ahead. Still I keep driving slow instead. No reason to rush tonight. Everything feels small and light. Just these fading city sounds keeping me company somehow. Coffee warm still on my hands, rainwater shining on the lamps. Every signal changing slow, like the night already knows. Your old voice crosses my mind, then disappears with passing lights. No sadness hanging in the air, just quiet moments everywhere. No fireworks above, no noise to escape, just distant tires and midnight rain. Slow hours in the dark, neon sleeping through the fog. Nothing else I need to find, just a little peace tonight. Cold streets drifting out of sight, dashboard colors fading light. And for a moment in the blue, the whole world feels quiet too. Rain keeps tracing lines across the glass. Red lights blur together as we pass. Half the city sleeping in the dark, tiny engines humming through the storm. Your voice softer than the radio, low enough to almost disappear. Every word dissolving in the rain, still somehow the only thing I hear. Cold night, slow drive, nothing waiting back at home. Street signs, blue lights, turning silence into gold. Rain on the window tonight, neon reflections drifting by. Everything heavy fades away under these quiet city lights. No reason to speak too much, this moment already says enough. The world feels distant out there, but somehow peaceful in here. Taxi headlights floating through the mist, coffee warmth still resting on your lips. Empty buildings glowing pale and blue, like the whole night bending around you. Time moves slow, somewhere after one, every signal changing just for us. And the rain keeps falling softly down, like it understands what we became. No destination, no perfect words, just passing streets and distant storms. Rain on the window tonight, street light colors passing slow outside. Nothing else we need to find, just this quiet rhythm in the night. No pressure to explain, no need to run away. The city disappears when you're sitting here. Corner store lights in the freezing air, plastic bags moving everywhere, half awake under buzzing white, trying to slow down for the night. Coffee machines humming quietly, taxi shadows passing slowly, midnight hanging from my clothes like a feeling nobody knows. Cold hands, deep breath, nothing rushing anymore. Blue signs, street shine, rainwater on the floor. Corner store lights tonight, flickering softly in my eyes. Everything louder disappears somewhere between these passing cars. No need to figure out the world right now. The silence feels enough. Cheap coffee warming up my hands while the whole city slows to dust. Tiny footsteps on the empty street, traffic sounds fading underneath. Someone laughing somewhere far away, like a memory I couldn't save. Your old message still glows dim, buried somewhere deep within. But tonight it doesn't hurt the same, just another light inside the rain. Fluorescent halos, quiet midnight air, nothing really changed, still feels lighter here. Corner store lights tonight, neon reflections passing by, nothing waiting when I get home, still I don't mind. Driving slow, cold air drifting through the dark, tiny echoes through my heart. And for a moment in the blue, the whole night feels brand new. Dashboard fading into blue, morning slowly coming through, streetlights losing all their glow, nowhere left for me to go. Engine cooling in the dark, tiny echoes through the car, and still resting quietly, like the night still holding me. Slow dawn, cold air, everything feels lighter here. No words, no noise, just the city waking slow before the sunrise comes. I stay a little longer, watching shadows disappear into the early morning color. Nothing heavy on my mind, nothing left I need to hide, just this quiet fading blue, and a little peace tonight. Apartment windows turning gold, birdsong breaking through the cold, coffee waiting somewhere upstairs, but I still linger sitting here. Your memory crosses softly by, like headlights passing in the night. Not enough to make me sad, just enough to take me back. No big ending, no last goodbye, just sleepy streets and pale blue skies. Before the sunrise comes, the whole world feels slower. Every tired thought inside finally getting softer. Nothing loud, nothing new, just the fading morning view. And somewhere in the waking light, everything will be alright. Kitchen lights still glow and dim. Keys drop softly by the sink. Cold night lingering on my clothes. Morning coming way too slow. Refrigerator humming low. Tiny shadows on the floor. Half awake and half undone. Finally home from everything. Slow breath, bare feet, quiet echoes in the hall. No sound, no rush, nothing waiting at all. Kitchen light before the dawn. Everything outside feels gone. Just the silence and the blue, keeping gentle company. No pressure in the air tonight. No reason left to hold too tight. Just this sleepy apartment glow, and nowhere else I need to go. Coffee cup still by the bed. Unfinished thoughts inside my head. City noise fades far away, like it never knew my name. Your memory drifts softly through, like perfume hanging in the room. Not enough to pull me back, just enough to make me smile. No big moments, no surprise, just pale morning and tired eyes. Kitchen light before the dawn. Night already almost gone. Every heavy thought inside finally starts to loosen now. Soft blue shadows on the wall. Quiet peace around it all. And somewhere in the waking sky, everything will be alright. Window seat, rain runs down the glass. The long day finally fading as the stations pass. Someone sleeping by the door. Phone lights in the dark. Quiet conversations fading into static. And I don't really mind taking a long way home tonight, 'cause everything feels softer under city light. No pressure in the silence, no noise inside my head, just the sound of moving forward and the rhythm of the rail. Window seat tonight, watching all the streets drift by, leaving every heavy thought somewhere in the blurred out lights. And for a little while I can finally slow down. Nothing else to figure out, just this moment right now. Window seat tonight, cold air through my jacket, late evening glow. Everybody heading somewhere, but nobody really knows. I spent the whole day rushing, trying to stay ahead. Now the music and the train ride pull me out of my head. There's something about these nights that makes the city feel alive. Not loud, just enough to help me breathe again. The world keeps moving past me, but I'm alright right here. Somewhere between these stations, everything feels clear. Window seat tonight, quiet song, a tired heart, and nowhere else to be at all. Window seats tonight, city fading out of sight, and the weight I carried all day doesn't feel as hard tonight. Only the sound of the rain and reflections passing by, nothing else to hold on to, just this ride tonight. Open window air tonight, cold breeze moving through the blinds. City sounds so far away, like they slowly fade with day. Streetlights barely hanging on, morning coming soft and slow. Blankets tangled at my feet, still too awake to fall asleep. Deep blue, soft light, everything feels quiet now. No rush, no plans, just the early morning air. Open window air tonight, carrying the fading night. Nothing heavy in my chest, everything finally at rest. Slow sounds drifting through the room, pale sky turning into blue. And somewhere in the waking dawn, the lonely feeling almost gone. Ceiling shadows moving slow, tiny headlights down below. Half-read messages remain, like soft footprints in the rain. Your memory crosses through my mind, gentle as the passing light. Not enough to keep me up, just enough to feel warm. No loud endings, no goodbye, just cool wind and quiet skies. Open window air tonight, morning glowing faint outside. Every tired thought I knew starts dissolving into blue. Nothing left to overthink, just the sound of everything. And somewhere with the rising sun, a softer day has just begun. Sidewalk shining from the falling rain, street lamps flicker through the window pane. Everybody rushing somewhere else while I disappear into myself. Late train humming underneath the dark, tiny conversations in the park. Your old jacket hanging by my door still feels warmer than the nights before. Slow steps, cold breath, city moving quietly. No plans, no calls, just the sound of passing streets. After midnight, nothing feels the same. Neon rivers flowing through the rain. Every shadow, shop still glowing down the block. Someone laughing somewhere around 1 o'clock. I keep tracing circles with my shoes, trying not to think too much of you. Silver reflections on the glass, moments fading while the taxis pass. But somehow in the empty atmosphere, your memory still sounds so clear. The city breathes in tired waves, and I keep floating through the haze. After midnight, everything turns slow, like the world forgot which way to go. Streetlight colors drifting through my eyes, turning lonely into something nice. No destination, nothing left to chase, just another night lost inside the rain. Balcony air before the dawn, streetlights slowly turning off, cold wind resting on my skin, quiet city breathing in, tiny sounds from far below, morning moving soft and slow, coffee warmth inside my hands, nothing left to understand. Pale sky, soft light, everything feels small tonight. Deep breath, slow time, watching darkness drift away. Balcony dawn in the blue, night almost completely through. Nothing heavy on my mind, just the waking morning light. Cold air moving through the calm, like the world has finally paused. And somewhere underneath the sky, everything will be alright. Apartment windows glowing gold, birdsong breaking through the cold. Tired thoughts begin to fade with the colors of the day. Your memory crosses by, soft as early morning light. Not enough to make me stay, just enough to drift away. No loud endings, no last scene, just pale sunlight and quiet dreams. Balcony dawn in the blue, every shadow fading through, all the restless thoughts inside finally become like cold wind moving soft and slow, watching morning gently glow. And somewhere with the rising day, the loneliness just slips away. Morning comes slowly through the blinds, soft blue colors fill the room. City sounds begin to rise, but everything still feels quiet. cold coffee, sitting by the bed, tired thoughts inside my head. All the noise from yesterday feels so far away now. Slow, light, deep breath, nothing heavy left tonight. Soft sky, stillness, holding on to fading dreams. Morning comes slowly again, washing over everything. All the restless nights before don't feel so loud anymore. No pressure in my chest, no reason left to run. Just this quiet morning glow and the feeling that I'm home. Tiny shadows on the wall, sunlight reaching through them all. Every lonely passing hour starts dissolving with the dawn. Your memory drifts softly by, like the fading midnight sky. Not enough to make me stay, just enough to feel okay. No final words, no grand goodbye, just morning air and sleepy eyes. Morning comes slowly again, turning silence into warmth. Every heavy thought I knew fades into the light blue. Nothing more to chase tonight, everything will be alright. And somewhere in the waking day, a softer heart remains.